Hey everybody, how you doing today? Today, we're starting with JC. We're going to make some chile verde, which is green chili. So what I had started already doing was peeling some of the tomatillos already. So I have some of them already peeled. To this side, I kept a couple for us to just peel together. So I can just show you the easiest way to do it. Here we go. Okay, guys. Put you a little bit more there. Just like I'm a little trash bag right here. So we just go ahead and we just grab them by the peels, and you just go ahead and just peel it right off. They're really easy. So here I have about 2 pounds, well maybe a little over 2 pounds of tomatillos. So chile verde is just green chili. You can do many things with them. And we're going to do 2 different things with them, but not all at once. I'm just going to show you guys how to do the chili first, and then we're going to make one dish, and then we're going to make a second dish. To do this little series on chile verde, just 2 simple things, and what you can do with 1 chili sauce. And you can make enough to do multiple dishes with. Okay. So after you do that, you're going to go ahead and just rinse them over off the sink. And inside of the pot, I already have some green onions. I have 2 bunches of green onions to go inside of here. And we're going to boil these. Some people like to roast them. So you can put them inside of a cookie sheet, inside the oven. Throw them on top of your stove. Use one of those placas or whatever to do it. The tortilla warmers, or like the pancake cookers or whatever you call those things. You use that, and you can go ahead and roast them that way too. I like to boil them because I feel that it makes them more juicier, and plus you have more juice to work with when you're doing the chili. So inside of there, we have the tomatillos, like I said, and then we have the green onions. On top of that, we're going to throw in about 5 to 7 garlics. I have a different sizes of them, so I'm throwing those. I have 1.5 onions, which are the small, medium onion size. With these, we're going to go ahead, we're going to roast them. Okay. So in here, that's all that's going to go right here onto the stove. So I'm going to go ahead and put some water in here right now. We're going to fill it about more than halfway. And make sure everything's covered. And we're going to go ahead and boil them for about, I would say maybe 15, 20 minutes. Then what I'll do is I'll cover them after. And there we go. So there we go. See, we're about close to the top, but not quite. So I'll go ahead and throw it on the stove for now. Getting started on high heat. I'm starting off with. There we go. Okay. So the next part we're going to do is going to be the chilies. And so what I got is the fresh poblano. So now what we're going to do is start the chilies. So I have fresh poblano and the anchos. And I like to use both. So now what we're with the green chili also, you can always use jalapenos. We'll use jalapenos if you want to have a more spicier, hotter chili. For who I'm making it for, they do not like it spicy like this. I'm not going to be putting jalapenos in it today, but you can put jalapenos in it. Most of the time, these chilies are hot enough. I do 2 of each one, but what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing a couple extras because with one of our dishes we're going to be doing, we're going to be using some of these chilies. So by the time I'm done, I'm going to cook all of them together to have them already out the way and roasted. So I like to do multiple things at once. That way it makes it easier, especially if I don't want to do something specific. When I go to do one thing, I like to do several, like I said. When I make a chili, if I need to make other chilies, whatever, I get them all roasted, everything together at once. Freeze, put away, do whatever I have to do. until I need it then. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and devein and seed them. So you can always go down the middle. You might open up a little bit. Like that. And then you yank the baby out. And if you see, I'm wearing gloves because I wear contacts, and if I go ahead and I deal with chili without having some kind of gloves on, when I go to do my contacts, oh my gosh, I do my eyes in and burning. No matter for a couple days later, for some reason, no matter how many times I wash my hands, there's still to be this thing on them. So again, we just go ahead and open it up, pull that baby out. And so what I do after we're done with this, I rinse them off. Get the seeds out of them all the way. And I should have a little trash bag right in here. And so with the chilies, what I do is I roast them on the top of the stove with the burners until we got them charbroiled. And then I stick them inside of another bag like this, like they came in. That way, for about 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes, so that way they get soft and the skin are easier to peel off. These are usually easier. You can cut out the top. Normally, you just pull it right out. Okay. And there we go. We'll do that empty now. So what I'm going to do real quick is just get my last couple ones done. You can do many, many things with the chili. You can also do, well, not to make green, the chili verde, you can't really use the dry ones. You use the dry ones, everything will turn red. So you want to go fresh, because you want everything that goes inside that green, and we have it green chili. And like I said, we have, so what we have in it is just going to be the poblano and the ancho chili, the garlic, onion, I have green onions, and that's about it. Jalapenos, if you like to make it spicier. I'm not doing that today. Like I said, who I'm all making it for, they don't do the spice thing. So I'm going to go ahead and oblige by what I've asked. So, no spice thing today. Oh yeah, also we're going to put cilantro inside of it too. A whole bundle of it. Okay guys, we are done with it for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rinse these out. And I'll meet you guys at the stoves. Okay? So I'll see you guys at the stove in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, so we're back. I threw them onto the stove so far. Maybe this is around. Put them on all full blast. Be careful, sometimes they try to pop you. They will try to get you. And here we have our tomatillos and everything getting ready for boiling. This will make a mess on your stove. Trust me. You will have. I'm gonna stop there by the time we're done. See how they're starting to blister and get darker? They are a pain, let me tell you. It can be a pain. You also put them in the air fryer also, I've done that. It takes like 10, 12 minutes. If you have it on like maybe I think I had it on 370 last time, but I don't want to burn them. But I have a bigger, air fryer, so it's one of those stand-up ones you can put the rotisserie chickens and stuff in that it rotates. You have to get a mind of their own. Back over here. I think the next time I'll put the small ones in the front. They are not easy to move around when you have your arm going over. Sorry guys, you have your arm going over a flame already. Not easy to hold a record while you're holding the camera in your hand and do this at the same time. Not easy at all. Not easy. No. Okay, so here we go. We're in a glass bowl. Aluminum foil. There we go. Okay, so we're back over here. So I have the ANCHO in the back. I moved the last two that were in the back to the front. The two of them were done. And then I put the other four that I had right there onto the front right here. So now I showed you how to do this. I will be back with you guys after they're done, I'm gonna go ahead and I will show you guys how to peel them off after they stop for about 20-30 minutes. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon, and I will talk to you in a few. Enjoy, guys. Okay, so here we go. We're in a glass bowl, aluminum foil. There we go. Okay, so we're back over here. So I have the ANCHO in the back. I moved the last two that were in the back to the front. The two of them were done. And then I put the other four that I had right there onto the front right here. So now I showed you how to do this. I will be back with you guys after they're done. I'm gonna go ahead and I will show you guys how to peel them off after they stop for about 20-30 minutes. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon, and I will talk to you in a few. Enjoy, guys. Welcome back. So I got everything basically set up. So what we're gonna do, like I said, after this cooked for about 20 minutes, I turned it off, or boiled for 20 minutes. I turned it off and then I covered it with the lid. Let it cool down. Now what we're going to do is start filling up our blender. Now, the one thing I thought about earlier after I got off with you guys, which I was such a dork, was I don't have to peel the chilies. After they're roasted, they go into here, and I can sift it if I would like to or whatever, but I don't have to peel them. I'm not making rellenos or nothing like that, so I mean, I'm not peeling them. I'm not cooking them for nothing specific. They're getting browned down, so I don't have to really do anything about that. Which I was like, oh, hello, McFly. How are you doing, McFizzle? Did you McFizzle or did you McFizzle? I think I fizzled, because guess what? I remembered after I got off with you guys that, hello, we're not doing cooking with them. We're going to go ahead and we're mashing them. So, hey. What was I thinking? I guess I wasn't. That's okay. Things happen. I'm so used to doing that, you know. So someone put in. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you guys the onions, but I just did the onions like I did chilies normal, you know. So it wasn't nothing too bad. I did forget a couple little things, but you know, I got it handled. The scandal was handled. So here's one chili. Two chili. Three. And 4. Like I said earlier, we can add more. Fill up POBLANO. Yeah. I mean, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. It's how we feel comfortable. It's sort of taste and our liking, so, you know, like I say, it's okay to play with your food. It's one of my other sayings, you know, there's nothing you can do in the kitchen, and it's okay to play with your food, which it doesn't mean literally to go ahead and, you know, finger paint and do all this stuff around the house and with your food and everything else. It means that playing with your food is like you get to, it's like testing it out. You can switch it around. You can add things and put things and, you know, take out things and substitute things. And, you know, it just means, you know, to have a good time with it. You know, food is to have fun. And I have the cilantro already cut up, and so I cut off the majority of the stems, but I kept a little of them on, just because, you know, aromatics and, you know, flavor. But we'll add some of that in a few. Okay. Now, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go, go, go. And everything is cooled down to room temperature, so we're not going to have no split. So think about the color we want it to be. So we're doing right. What I'm going to do is sift it out into a pan. So I like to warm it up again before we, or if we use it today or whatever, we like to warm it back up. And then we're going to put them in, like, about at least half of it in right now. It smells good too. It smells really delicious. Well, we're still seeing some chunkies in here, which is going to be, you know, only the nose will be understandable. So I'm going to take some more cilantro. So then it's out of our blender. And see that right now, what I'm not doing is putting no salt, nothing like that. I'm not adding no seasoning to this for now, because we still gotta do, you know, a broth or whatever we're gonna be putting and stuff like that. So I don't want to overpower it or get it too salty or anything until we're ready for getting it together, so we know exactly what we're gonna marry it with and what's gonna happen. You can also get this with just chips and everything too. Be like, you know, it's a green chili, so you can eat it with chips and salsa, as the chip and salsa thing and everything. You know, that possibilities, like I said earlier, are endless when it comes to this, which is a good thing. So we have the majority of all of our garlic, the garlic and our green onions and the tomatillos look like they're all gone from here. There might be just like tiny little reminiscences of everything. It's okay. This will come out handy in a little bit because I'm gonna, like I always do, I always put, I sift it out and I put the remainder back inside there because, it's really thin right now, which is not how we want it to be thicker, so we need to get all this stuff in there. So that's why I sift it first, get the majority of all the liquid out. Then what I do after that is just get it and, we'll put all the chunks in after. That way, we get to use all our stuff, and we won't hardly have anything going to waste. Okay, here we go again. See, it's not too bad. But like I said, because we had just did everything and had it all full, so it's gonna have more reminiscence than anything else in there for now. There we go. Sometimes you gotta go underneath it because it does get blocked. Give a little bit of pressure and it'll start coming down too. You hear it. So now what I'm gonna do is pour this in there. If we don't use all of the cilantro or whatever, it's okay. We don't have to. I'm going to stop right now. Okay, here we go. Here's kind of after this time. If you want on the thing, you need help out and you know, get things rolling. Can't just want to sit a while so you don't want to do shit. It's probably the world today. Everyone's something happening. Everybody expects everybody to sit there and fucking hand their machine or something. Hand the foot. Put the mouth the fucking whatever. And everyone's doing shit for nobody else. So learn how to be a people, person, and a person, period. And then we can go from there. Sweet. Where's having that kind of link? So now I am. Okay. Father's having serious struggles in there. I'm concerned maybe it's kids or Chile, you know, that's something. No, the only time person to pick. And one of those the person can remember when everything else looked good, all things are going good now, so much harder. And you just say, all over again. You know, I use so much with you dealt with, given, handle, not handle, can't handle, not handle, should handle, scandals and everything else. More water juice in there, so everything gets taken out a little bit. See, like I said earlier, there's a lot of juice too, because you know, tomatillos were kind of really juicier with this, and then we have some of the juice for them, so we can help get out everything, get everything mixed right, and have us a good old chile. Do whatever you want with it. Freeze it, use it, do it, whatever, it doesn't matter. So check this out, guys. And look at it's we have a lot of our thickeners in there, thickeners. So we're doing great. Like I said, we didn't have the pillar to do anything, so we're doing good. Everybody. We're just about done with it too. The other thing is, I think we're gonna have enough chili. We're gonna be able to do at least maybe 3-4 different things. I know for sure I have 2 things thought up for this challenge. I know I've more. Or we can just freeze it and put it away until another day and we can discuss what you guys want to do with it next or whatever when we go and pull out the with it. Or I can come up with some more recipes that we can use it for. So it doesn't matter, but I know I just wanted to do the chili making because I like to teach it the one time really good for everybody, and then that way after that, if I make it or if I'm gonna do it or whatever, you know, I can just go ahead and just jump to the next part. Because like I like I don't know if you guys know or not, but I do when I do make all my chilies and my sauces and all that stuff like that, I always make enough to freeze a container or 2 of them. That way, if I'm having a crazy busy week or something going on crazy or I don't have time to like really cook whatever, I have this majority of it done because you know like one of the biggest and hardest, well that's not hard though, but one of the biggest time consuming things that there is to do is sauces and salsas and chilies and whatever when you're making certain foods that are Mexican. So with that handled ahead of time, I can do things really fast. Like the other day, I had a couple. We had bought a couple of rotisserie chickens, and so I had a bunch of rotisserie chicken left over. I was doing since I had fixed couple things around the house and whatever, and so things took longer than what I thought. So by the time it was time for dinner, like it was already past time. So I grabbed the rotisserie chicken I had shredded up, whatever, in the freezer, threw it into a pan, and started cooking it. Once I had it already all boiling it up and whatever, I started throwing in all the stuff I needed, and I made mole in less than an hour. Started finishing completely done. It was about 45 minutes or whatever. I didn't video it or nothing like that, but I did do there are a lot of times I just needed to do something like that. We do go out to eat thing, whatever, several times a month and everything else, and I don't like to keep doing it. And a lot of times, and sometimes I get mad because I'll be ordering something, whatever, and they are supposed to be on their way and they cancel your order or something. These apps are not all that grand and great, or it just turns to be such a headache sometimes, especially when you're busy and you don't have time to go run out. Ever since the whole COVID thing, like I don't have the time like I did before to be able to just run, do this, that, whatever. I now have like other things going on, the other stuff I got to do, and a couple of other things and whatever. So I've had to find ways to cut some corners, and also to make life easier. Because if I'm stressed out, I'm going crazy, then everyone else is going crazy, stressed out too. Because if I'm not happy, nobody's happy. So, trips and tips and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to do these series and all that, so that to be able to show you guys one thing real fast, and then what we can do after that. Have some ideas. You can go ahead and handle like half of a week easy of what we're doing right now. And here I'm still mixing, whatever is not coming out, because guess what? We're at the limit line. Yay for us. So here looks like we don't have no chunks really. Very few. It's almost done. I guess I'm really close to finished. It's gonna take one more time. Go, drop it in. Now I'm doing just running water over it, just rinse it out. Rinse. A couple more sips of water. Lid and go. This should be it, my friends. See that? Here's what I usually do: smash it across the side. See? Smash it across the side. Then we're going to work all of the liquid out. Look what we got. Just a couple of little stemmy things. So that we can toss. That looks good. So look at that. Chile Verde. Pow pow, babies. Bon appetit. Delish. It's not real spicy and hot like that. It's more calm, which is good. Needs a little salt. Like I said, we're gonna dress up when we're ready to use it. So for now, you guys, thank you for this little journey with me today on how to make chile verde or green chili sauce. And in a couple days, I will be downloading the next video, which will be one of our main courses. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Remember, it's okay to play with your food. It's your friend JC. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good day. Bye now. Look at that. Delicioso, honeys. All right, so I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.